The man accidentally grabbed a handful of cow dung. He smelled it with his nose, and it really smelled like shit. But instead of being disgusted, he actually savored the smell. He then smeared the cow dung on his face, and then asked his companions to smear it all over their bodies as a way to hide the human odor. In this way, with spears in hand, they crept forward, aiming precisely at the hundreds of ratting cows in front of them. The tribe had been tracking them for half a month, and they couldn't afford any mistakes now. At the leader's signal, they charged towards the yaks. The yak herd was startled and charged at the humans angrily, facing several times as many cows. Human beings need not only courage, but also the wisdom to crush them absolutely. They all hurled their spears at the yaks. The yaks were so frightened that they were forced to divert their path and all rushed towards the cliffs. The yaks are dropping like dumplings. There's enough to feed the tribe for years. Only a few managed to break and stop at the edge, refusing to die. They charged straight for the humans. One yak targeted the weakest young man, who happened to be the tribe leader's son. Seeing this, the leader roared and threw his spear at the yak. The bull jerked as it was hit, but even then it didn't want to stop. With one final effort, it pushed the boy off the cliff. The tribe screamed and rushed to the edge. Luckily, the boy caught onto a rock and didn't fall. His father yelled at him to hang on, but the accident happened. With his father watching in terror, the boy plummeted straight to the bottom. No one expected this, but he landed on a narrow rock wall. Seeing his son alive or dead down there, the father tried to climb down to save him, but the tribe members pulled him back, because he was not only the boy's father, but also the leader of all of them, and had the duty to bring them back to the tribe. The next day, the tribe gathered at the bottom of the cliff. The herd of yaks here would be enough to feed them through the winter. They went up and had a good meal, but the father knelt on the edge of the cliff all night, and his son showed no sign of waking up. With winter approaching, they had to leave. Finally, with tears in his eyes, the father built a monument for his son and left in sorrow. But no sooner had they left than a vulture flew in front of the boy. It bit the boy with its sharp beak and he came to his senses instantly.